Hello there! Today is going to be another one of those characters that went from comics to cartoons and even the live action shows later on. It's always interesting to see how these things evolve, so let's get started. This character is a superhero that got started out in comics in the 80s, then had a cartoon in the 90s, then had live action TV shows in the 2000s. So like I said, this character really evolved through the decades. So start thinking about who that might be, and I'll give you another hint coming up soon. This is one of those silly superhero characters. A satirical superhero that makes fun of other superhero tropes. And there's actually been a lot, maybe not a lot, but there's like at least 3 I can think of off the top of my head that have done this. But hopefully when you put all the hints together, you'll figure out exactly who this is that I'm talking about. Okay, I'll give you a big hint on this character's appearance that should really help out. This character is a muscular guy in a blue costume with 2 antennae on his head. So the antennae should really give it away. Muscular, not really. There's a lot of muscular superheroes. But anyway, let's recap here. This character is a superhero that started out in comics in the 80s, had a cartoon in the 90s, and then had a couple live-action TV series in the 2000s. It's a satirical superhero, often poking fun at superhero tropes. This character is muscular, is in a blue costume, and has 2 antennae on top of his head. I hope you know who it is, because the reveal is next. If you still can't figure it out, I hope I didn't tick you off, because the answer is the Tick. The Tick. All right, let's get the dark outline on him as always. And let's get him in his blue costume. There we go. All right. And did you know the Tick first appeared in 1986 as a mascot for a comic book newsletter before starring in his own comic series? Then he had 3 seasons in the 90s as a cartoon, and then there were 9 episodes of a live-action television series in the early 2000s, and finally Amazon Prime ran another live-action series for 2 seasons starting in 2016. So what I like best about the Tick is the randomness of the show. I watch the cartoon, okay? And one of those random things is the battle cry that he came up with, which of course is Spoon. That's right, Spoon. Sorry to scare people that don't know what I'm talking about. It's like, why is he yelling Spoon? Spoon is the Tick's battle cry. So I think the question of the day is, if you were a superhero, what would your battle cry be? What would you yell out as you go into battle to fight the bad guys? And I guess I should think of one too, shouldn't I? Let's see, if I were a superhero and I was running to battle. I got it. I know what I would say. I would say, subscribe! And like, and I'll see you guys next time. If you liked that video, you might like this one too.